deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Penn State's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how...
He's in the clear. He's got the first and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
To the air, it's Aller. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Oregon Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, no, they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold him to 3 points.
And they'll get him down that time.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB decides to keep it here. Here he goes. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a shotgun run call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Breaks an open space. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Dropping back, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Tough position here. 2nd and long from their 11. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a man deep in the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ross. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards and get those 1st downs.
That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a toss play to the right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the 1st play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Here we go.
Using his legs. It's Hughes. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 here. To throw, it's Moore. Pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Keeps it on the draw. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Trying to find some room. It's Allen. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? He's in the clear. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Benson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab near the sticks. It's Benson.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's low. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
22.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that one's straight down the middle.
kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the return will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. And it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Finds his man. It's Stewart. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Benson. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They'll test the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here he goes. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Keeps it, QB draw. As the 1st down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And then 1st down right back to the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is the 6th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down. Goal line formation for the defense. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Whittington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Pulls it in. It's Benson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The quarterback keeps it on the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Grinding away on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
He gets loose. He's got the first down and still motoring. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running with purpose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Ran by the receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. It's a second and goal play for the offense. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
A field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On the ground, it's Wallace. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.